Let's see if anybody even shows up this early on a Saturday. This might be a straight burnt idea. Hey, what's up, Suzanne? How's it going? This might be a fucking burnt idea doing this early on a Saturday. I don't know. We'll see if people show up. What time zone are you in? Hello? Oh no, I might restart this for 7 a.m. Maybe this is too early. It almost made you cry? Why? Why did it almost make you cry? Oh, okay, so it's like 8 a.m. there. Who else do we have here this morning? Oh, hey, good morning, Amanda. Oh, well, do you want to talk about it, Suzanne? We can talk about it for sure. Let me move this in more. What, yeah, Suzanne, talk about it if you want. What's your substance of choice? No, you're not a Debbie Downer. It keeps me busy this early in the morning because I'm the only person up here. And right now on the UFC, it's just the preliminary fights, and I don't care that much. I'd rather stay on here for a few hours and talk to people. Because as you can see, or I don't know if you saw the subject, is feeling disconnected in sobriety. So I've been feeling a bit disconnected recently. And so this is a, way to feel connected. Yeah, so do you get like withdrawals, or are you like a problem drinker, or what's the deal? Amanda, how's your morning going? Who else do we have in here this morning? Do you like the new sloth hoodie? One of the One of our subscribers, followers here, sent me the hoodie, as well as like a food order yesterday out of nowhere. It's crazy. I'm very grateful, but yeah, it's like a few of the guys are gonna wake up early and watch this UFC fight together, so I'll probably make breakfast for people. We got a bunch of eggs and bratwurst. You've been to rehab 3 times. Well, did you work the steps? Dude, I feel like this fucking window is not closed all the way. It's a little bit chilly on my back. Whatever. Yeah, I'm live now. What do you mean? Like, I'm live now? Like, right now? Like, at 6 a.m.? Or, like, Jelly, you've been here. Yeah, I do this at the same time every day. Although I did consider, like, starting it a little bit later, but the UFC fights are on because it's in Saudi Arabia, so right now it's the preliminary card, and the main event is at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so I figured I'd stay on here for 2 or 3 hours. We'll see. Dude, I really need to figure out if this window's open. It's just crazy. Oh man. There we go. Is it this one that's open? I just feel like chilliness on my back bothering me. Alright, let's see if that fixes it. Sucker free gear. I've never seen you in this chat before. Why do I have a feeling you're a bot? Or just somebody with a money-making agenda? Have you ever watched this live before? Have you ever watched anything on my channel? Have I eaten breakfast? No, I just had a banana, but the guys are probably gonna wake up in a couple hours, and I was gonna make scrambled cheese eggs, and bratwurst for everybody for the UFC fight. No day trading in the first year of sobriety. Carl, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, Suzanne. But enough about me. Who's fighting? Well, Suzanne, hold on. Suzanne's got an issue. Look at the old commentary. What old comments? What are you talking about? But Suzanne is struggling with relapsing. No, you're not okay, or else you wouldn't have told me that. Or maybe you're okay, but we need to talk about this, Suzanne. It'll be good. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for me. It helps me to help you. And all right, then sucker free gear, then just tell me about my channel and prove it that you're not just some like weird like thing trying to get me to deal with crypto or whatever. Please and thank you. Okay, so UFC fight is the main event is Adesanya versus Imavov. There's also Sharaputin Magomedov versus Michael Page, and who else? Sergey Pavlovich versus I think it's Rosenstruck or something. Or wait, I don't know. Somebody. Yeah, so it's in Saudi Arabia. So right now the preliminary card is starting. So I think there's like 5 matches or 6 matches that last until 9 a.m. around 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then they start the main event, which is the other 5 matches. But it's a really good lineup. they like do it, even though it's just a fight night, it's not a pay-per-view. They do it big because it's in Saudi Arabia. So it's on ESPN Plus, but if you like, you can find free streaming sites like Stream East or Meth Streams, which what a funny name. Um, okay, all right, sucker freak here. There, you passed the test. That's all you had to say. I just thought it was like some rando bot coming in or something. All right, so back to what you said. You said I should learn how to trade cryptos and stock options. I should learn paper trading. All right, well, possibly, but yeah, if you want to tell me more about that, or if we should talk about it off of here, if you want to email me, but yeah, I mean, I'm always open to discussions and ideas, for sure. Thanks, Suzanne. Yeah, I'm glad I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm gonna once the main event starts, then I'm just gonna screencast it from my phone to the TV, and then illegally stream it. The email is matthewandrewdrake@gmail.com. MATTHEW. Two T's, because sometimes people, for some reason, spell it with one. I've never seen Matthew spelled with one T. But yeah. So yeah, thank you. Hey, what's up, Cassie? Hey, um, what time is it in Scotland? Is it like 3 p.m.? But yeah, the topic today is just like feeling disconnected in sobriety, and I'm just like, I'm starting to feel disconnected after 2 p.m. Okay, got you. 8 hours ahead. Um, like, this is like kind of the best part of my day most days, because like these interactions are just like so positive, but it's also like controlled. Like, you have time to think and type, and then like I can like respond or whatever, as opposed to like being in an outpatient program with a bunch of newly sober addicts. Ugh, it just like kind of seems like a waste of time sometimes, but I guess that's like one of the, things that's good. Like, patience is a virtue, and it's not like as chaotic as Graceland Ranch was, so I can deal with it. It's just like I just like really want to start working, so I've started applying for places, and I have an interview on Wednesday. But I'm just like, I went to a meeting last night with a couple of guys from the house, and it's a meeting I enjoy going to, but like, I feel like their agenda was like to like see some girls or whatever there, and so, which was fine. The one, he's like all in love and gonna ask this girl to be his girlfriend. He's like 3 months sober or something. And I'm like, I don't know about that. And they're both addicts. They're both freshly sober. I'm just like, I don't know if this is a good idea. And they used together when they were in their addiction. And then like, she had a friends, cute and like fucking 48 days sober, freshly divorced, and she's all like, giddy and flirty and shit. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to fucking keep it programmed, like keep it professional, like just have a normal conversation. She was cool, but like, all of a sudden here comes one of their other buddies, and he's just like going hard, like, yo, what's your number, baby, blah blah blah. And it was like weird to like have my conversation interrupted for that, but then I was able to observe the situation, and I was just like, this is not like, it's kind of maybe it's a good thing it happened. Like, there's no benefit of me knowing this person past this moment. In fact, any of these people that I don't live with. And so it was just weird, because I haven't been in a situation like that in a long time. Whereas like, you know, it's weird, different crowds and different recovery communities. It's like you get with, dudes and chicks that are freshly sober and they're like all fucking horny and shit and sober, or, sober for the first time in a while. And like I've just done that. I've been there and done that. And so like I'm trying to be very like serious about my recovery this time and not fuck around. And so I just felt like, why am I here doing this? Like, I could be doing so many other things. And then we went to like In-N-Out Burger after, and just the conversation was just like so, it was all like gossip and drama about like people from Outpatient and like talking about people like hooking up or dating and stuff. And I'm just like, and then Graceland Ranch was at the meeting, and they went to In-N-Out Burger. They were there right after us, and I was like, oh my god. So it was like it was a weird night, and like I just like I like only slept for like I don't know 5 hours if that, and I just woke up like with my mind racing and just trying to figure out like I don't know, it's like how can I have meaningful connections? How can I get more meaningful connections, you know? And so like then I thought of this in the live stream and I was like, well, this is meaningful to me. It does help me get my day going. It helps me connect with people. And so like why wouldn't like it's weird because I feel like I discount internet things sometimes. Like I discount internet connections like, oh, it's not reality and it's not meaningful or long lasting. It's all just in the moment. But why? What? See, I'm a chronic overthinker. So it's like, why do I overthink that? Why do I ruin it for myself when I could just enjoy it and be like, So yeah, it's weird. Like, it's weird. Like in real life, I fucking am so judgmental and I'm so like hesitant to make anything past like a passing connection or like a connection at the outpatient. Like I do get numbers and I do try to reach out to people here and there. I'm doing better than I was before, and it's a program of progress, not perfection, but I feel like I am struggling with the social aspect, and that's like something I need to work on. Maybe I need to get more spiritual. I don't know. Scroll up, says Suzanne. How do I deal with loneliness in the midst of addiction? Fuck this right here. This is like a great way to deal with it. I do reach out to people, I'll text them and stuff, like, here and there. And I mean, fuck yeah. I mean, I like to go to the gym and go on hikes and stuff. Like, I am perfectly comfortable being alone, just listening to music and stuff. But, watching sports or UFC or whatever, or doing all different things, cooking. But then there are times where, and it's weird because last night got in my head because then I was like going to bed and waking up thinking like, am I supposed to like be more, not aggressive, but more like take the initiative to fucking connect with everybody I meet and not judge them? But I just know like girls, it's like a slippery slope for me. And the chick was hot, but she's like freshly divorced and freshly sober. So I don't see anything positive coming from that. But then maybe I'm limiting myself and maybe I'm being judgmental. And so then this morning, like, and last night we were talking about the fight and how I'm gonna stream the fight and stuff. And the two girls were like, oh yeah, maybe we'll come by and watch it. And then in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I should have there's another guy named Matt. I should have Matt text him and be like, yo, roll through at 9 a.m. We're gonna stream the main event. Matthew's gonna make breakfast, and then and it's like I had these expectations or these scenarios in my head that I play out, right? That like, okay, I won't be judgmental. I will just go with the flow and I'll be kind and friendly and whatever happens, happens. But I know myself well enough that like, if I fucking cooked for everybody and streamed this fight and it just turned into like this shit show drama fucking gossip fest and it like if I didn't enjoy it, the social interaction, then it would make me upset. Like, dude, I fucking feel crazy. Oh, thank you, Jelly. Yeah, one of the subscribers on here sent it to me. Yeah, I have. When I was doing live streaming at Graceland on TikTok and then doing it here, people have sent me a sloth squishmallow, sloth socks, sloth wooden cookware, sloth apron. Um, one Dara at Graceland bought me a sloth stuffed animal. Somebody sent me this sloth hoodie. Um, yeah, and then they also like they did a food order. It was fucking amazing. Not that I expect anybody to send me gifts or pay anything for anything ever. Although there is one thing, and it's like, I think it's like $1. If anybody can send just a gift on here, it helps me like unlock some type of future monetization or whatever. But it is what it is. Do what you want. And then I did update the like membership thing, which is basically like $5 a month paid subscription, and it has like different emojis but it's like, and there's different perks. But do what you want. I'm I'm not sitting here being like, come on, let's go chat. Don't forget to get those memberships and send those super chats. Send me all the gifts. Send me all the money. Send me a fucking suitcase full of money. Like I'm not trying to be like that. So, hey, good morning, Christine. What do you mean, Suzanne? This isn't where you need to be? Right here, watching this? Or, yeah, you don't have to, you do whatever you want. Or, do you mean in life? I don't know what you're saying. Cavs LBJ. Oh my God, that means LeBron James. Um, yeah, I have a good sponsor. He's pretty crazy. He's like in his 50s, hella tatted up, kind of has like that greaser like style. And he like listens to like Morrissey and like punk and metal. But then when he picked me up, he was blasting like modern rap. And I was just like, the hell are you doing, Daryl? And he was driving like an idiot because we were crunched for time. And so I got to see some of his not so enticing qualities the other night. But then he took me to sushi. But then he was talking to the chef the whole time and asking the chef hella questions. Oh my God, I could not be a sushi chef. I do not want to interact with people while I'm trying to do my job. I have no idea, Sucker Free Gear. I don't know what the fuck that guy does or what he's up to or anything. All I know is that he needs to be a present father and be there for his family and stuff. He's got a fucking baby, and his wife is fucking cool, and so, yeah, he needs to fucking. I don't really have to, fuck that place, dude. I'm like so over it. I like was gonna make a video talking about certain things, but like I don't even know if I want to do it anymore. Like I just want to like get as far away from that place as I can, mentally and emotionally. But then I also think it's good to bring awareness to things. So I don't know. Oh yeah, you made it when you were 14. Yeah, shit. So yeah, that was 2009. So that was near the end of the LeBron James era. I can't remember exactly when he went to the Heat. I'm gonna say it was around that time, 2010 maybe, or let's see, he was drafted in 2003, right? Pretty sure LeBron was drafted in 2003. Yeah, because we're like the same age almost. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been going through. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll see. I hate it or I don't hate it. I just don't like it. It bothers me when my opinions and feelings fluctuate or I'm like feel indecisive about saying or doing certain things or whatever. Like, I don't know. I hate having self-doubt. It's one of my character defects, one of my fears, or yeah, it's like self-doubt. So like believing in something, believing in my own thought process, and then questioning myself and overthinking it, and then doubting myself, and then sit there like wondering or like thinking, oh no, should I do this? It's like it's very frustrating. It's a frustrating conundrum. just feel frustrated even thinking about it or talking about it. I don't know, dude. Maybe, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym later today. That's true. That's a good thing. I've been waiting to go to the gym for so fucking long. It's so hard to find a person to go with because I'm on restriction. I have to go with somebody from the house and like somebody that drives, which I would walk. If it was by myself, I'd just walk. I don't care. But you don't see the complexity of stating the truth. Well, because if I'm like trying to work an honest program, it almost delves into like drama, gossip, like shit talking. And I know that's not good for me, you know, like mentally, it's just, or on my conscience, I don't know. But then it's also not good to stay silent, I always feel caught in the middle of everything. Hey, good morning. Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating. Nux sandwich. I was basically talking about. Did you just get here? Hey, good morning, Jennifer. I was basically talking about. I'll just reiterate real quick that I just feel like disconnected with a lot of people at the outpatient. I feel like it's just a lot of surface level like nothingness, and there's a lot of people like hookups, relationships, and all this stuff and drama that like I have to hear about that I don't care about. And then last night I went to a meeting and the two guys I went with, they were basically like going to like talk to this girls or whatever. And then, I'm just trying to like keep it cordial and normal and have a conversation. It's one girl, and then here comes this other guy like, yo, what's up? Hey, let me get your number and stuff. And I'm just like watching all of it. And I'm just like, why am I here? Like, do I need to be here? Like, it was just, I don't know. I constantly go back and forth between like when and then the one guy's like, because I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm just like so serious about my program. I know I can't even fuck around with chicks right now. And he's like, dog, you gotta just like have some fun and like just make sure to stay sober no matter what. I'm like, I've tried these things. Like, I didn't tell him. I was just like, oh yeah. I'm not a casual person, like casual relationship kind of person. And then I'm like, do I need to just fucking ease up and like enjoy myself? But I can't. And then like, I'm just overthinking the whole thing. And then I felt like I didn't even want to be there. And then, I don't know, I'm just overthinking it. It was hard to go to sleep. I was like, woke up too early, overthinking everything. And so I just feel very disconnected. And I feel fucking lonely. And so like, this is the only way I feel connected. Rick, we were in a rehab together getting high? It's not true. Because I wasn't getting high in rehab. I got high in one rehab and it was by myself. I'm trying to think. What rehab? Or what are you talking about? Sober living? Who is this? Who is Rick 7? Or you were getting high? What place was it? I'm very curious to hear this. This sounds very interesting. Rick 7. I know like a couple of Ricks. I remember a couple of Ricks. One from rehab, one from sober living. Well, I'm banned from TikTok Live until February 4th. And so I've been doing it on YouTube, and it seems like there's pros and cons to each platform. But just live streaming in the morning is the way to go because it keeps me busy because I'm up early. And it kind of like helps me, excuse me, connect. Which is, I've just been having a rough time. Not a rough time, it's just the social aspect of AA and recovery and the program and stuff always gets to me. But like, I mean, dude, I've been like going like socializing on the internet since I was 13. And so like, I don't know, I feel like I don't know if it's a problem of mine or if it's something I need to embrace. Thank you. Yeah, I'm right, like I know myself better than the other people. Like they barely know me. They only know me a couple weeks, so I get that. But I definitely it wasn't them like saying that, oh, like just have fun or whatever that got to me. It was just the whole situation. And then like also if I'm being honest with myself, like yeah, the fucking chick was hot and I was enjoying talking to her until the other guy came in and just fucked up the whole fucking thing. And I haven't had a situation like that in so long. It's like probably since I was like playing in bands together, because like I'm not interested in like a fucking competition dick measuring contest, like because then I'll go hard and then I'll either come off like a dick or I'll just like hurt somebody's feelings or something, and I don't want to be that kind of person. But like he was not the most intelligent person in the world. So I don't know. She was like, her friend was like, oh yeah, I made her a joke Bumble account, and like she had previously told me she's 48 days sober, and then they were being all flirty and stuff, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I think the last thing you need at 48 days sober is a Bumble account. And she was like, oh, it's just a joke, he, and they're showing me, and like I was like, I would actually look at this and think you had a good sense of humor, you know? Like I didn't say, oh, I think you're hot or whatever. I didn't want to even get into that. I was like, I would actually think this is somebody with a good sense of humor, and I would be, you know. And she's like, oh no, hey, it's just a joke. I'm like, fuck. Y'all are either the dumbest fucking people I've ever met, or y'all are not being honest with yourselves. I didn't say that, but I wanted to. Frisco, yeah, I mean, they're gonna wake up when they wake up, and we're gonna watch UFC together. It's just, I tried. That's why I went last night with them, because I was like, oh, I need to connect more. And it just was more like, not, I don't know. It just wasn't, it wasn't a, I just feel like I didn't vibe with them. Right, for sure, Frisco guy, that is what I'm doing. You know? Fucking guy. Sorry, Frisco guy. You're like telling me the shit that I'm fucking practicing. Sorry, I don't know, I'm getting frustrated with you. This is all frustrating for me. I'm in a frustrated part of my recovery. I'm 73 days sober. I think I'm having PAWS, PAWS, post-acute withdrawal syndrome symptoms, emotional symptoms. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I'm sorry. We're both sorry. It's okay. I understand completely. You're right. You're spot on. And it's not like you know me so well to know that I'm already like trying to do these things. And that's the most frustrating part, right? Is that I really try. And like, it's just, what's this message held for review? Oh my God, I'm not sexually frustrated. I am not. I am not sexually frustrated. There was no point in me talking to her that I was like, yeah, I want to fuck this bitch, you know? And they were like talking about, oh, we're staying in a hotel room tonight. We're having a night away from the sober living. And of course, the other guy's like, God damn it, they just didn't fucking invite me. And I'm like, that would just be so, it would be such an awkward situation. Like, to be in a hotel room with these chicks tonight. And you two guys. It's like, and then of course, fucking fourth wheel would fucking, he'd insist on coming. So it'd be four guys and two, and I'm not into that type of shit. So, oh, thanks, Jake. Jake, yeah, I hope that would be cool. Um, Thank you, Jennifer. No, I'm not giving up. Yeah, they're like, they're between like 30 and 32. So not a lot younger, but yeah, you know, and I remember at that age, I was still like, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, 'cause I'm 39, dude. I'm just over the bullshit. Thanks, Jake, for sure. Frisco guy, I know, right? And the next thing you know, somebody's like, hey, let's fucking get high, you know? It's risky. Oh my god, sucker free gear. You're ridiculous. Oh my god. I'm not interested in any of those buses or vans, bro. That's gross. I was never into that. I was never into those videos. Not my thing. You're crazy. Oh man, I almost blew snot out my nose. So laughing. Anyway, we've talked about that enough. What's everybody else doing? What's everybody else got going on today? Is anybody else watching the fights this morning? Or are you currently watching them? I'm not. I don't have it on right now because I have to screen share from my phone and stream it. Yeah, right. Sucker free gear or not? Nope. Oh, Frisco guy. Pretty much all sober living is when you get to a certain phase, you're allowed to have overnights, and you can do whatever the fuck you want, just as long as you stay sober. You know. I mean, the sober livings I was at when I had a girlfriend. Once I got past that month, dude, I was signing up for those overnight fucking passes almost every weekend. Oh, Royal Rumble? I know a guy at the Outpatient that's going to WrestleMania. I'm not a huge like wrestling fan these days, but when I was a kid and a teenager, back in the Attitude Era, Monday Night Raw, WWF, what used to be, and even the end of WCW, and when ECW was getting huge. Yeah, those were the days. The UFC stuff is on ESPN Plus. Do you have ESPN Plus? Does anybody have ESPN Plus they want to share with me? Because then I can watch it while I stream. Yes, to Generation X, Jake Bush. It was Shawn Michaels, Triple H, X-Pac, Road Dogg, Jesse James, Badass, Billy Gunn. Who else was in DX? Well, China. I think that was everybody. Were there more people? Yeah, I said China. R.I.P. Dude, that's sad, dude. Some of those wrestlers that died and their circumstances and their lives, like, that's sad shit. This is what almost makes me feel weird about ever like watching it. But not football though. Fine, I'm cool with that. With fucking Hornswoggle. Oh, he was in DX. Weird. Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Second free gear or something that had to do with addiction too. Well, Nux, text me if you're able to hook that up, and then I'll move to the other room, and could have it on. I can't have on the. I don't think I could have the audio on though, because I think it's too risky for the copyright stuff. I don't want the video to get shut down or taken down. I don't care if it gets demonetized, but then I'm like risking getting fucking banned on here or something for a week, and then what am I gonna do? I'm already screwed on TikTok for another few days. Dude, I think that whole TikTok thing screwed up my whole account because my views, everything just tanked after that happened. I'm like, oh well. Worse things have happened in this in this life. I can't be upset about. But you know what I will do? I will risk having a cigarette on here if I get demonetized or whatever. Yeah, it's just demonetization. I won't get banned, so I'm willing to risk it to have a cigarette because that's worth it. Or not risk it. I noticed my last video because I turn on the monetization for live, And so, like, on the last one, it said the monetization was, like, limited. It was weird. I don't know. Maybe I said too many bad things or something. I think it's, like, kind of bullshit, for the live streaming. Especially as I put not made for kids. So, like, if it's for adults, then why should I have to watch what I say? But on the other hand, I feel like it maybe makes me a better person if I watch what I say. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe I'm supposed to be ultra mindful of everything I say all the time, and then maybe I'll be more likable. And then maybe when I'm trying to have a conversation, normal ass conversation in a meeting, maybe people will be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna fucking interrupt this guy because he's really well spoken. Oh, I forgot the freaking cigarettes. Gosh darn it. Let me go back. Let's go back in here. Oh my god. Sucker for a year, everybody freaking vapes. There's like oh my god, there's one guy that just chain smokes here. And he's like hacking and coughing all the time so bad it makes me want to quit. But I do smoke American Spirit Organic Lights. And I have cut down, especially now that I'm not at Graceland anymore. Too much stress there. I was smoking a lot there. A lot of people still smoke. But I don't like vape because then I'm vaping indoors and smoking outside. Like, I like this because I have to, like, step outside and take a little break. It's a little break for me. That's what I enjoy about it. At least on TikTok Live, though, I can, like, make the comments larger. I'll miss that. There's all different, there's pros and cons to both. Meet and greets? Like, bro, I'll hang out with anybody anytime, dude. There's no meet and greet. That's crazy. That would be like, no. I'll hang out with anybody whenever. It's not a meet and greet. It's hanging out and making friends in real life. So, have I thought of it? I've thought about, damn, I wish people, like, were fucking more, like, I don't know, like, it's cool to do this, but, like, to have real life friends and to, like, keep in contact. I mean, there's people that keep in contact with me on email or messages and all that stuff. But, like, yeah, dude, I don't know, maybe I should, like, have some type of thing, like, where I'm like, see, I don't want to, like, do some type of auction or something. Or maybe, like, if I did do something like that, basically it would just be, like, the expenses covered. Like, if somebody wanted to, like, but no, people should take the initiative. It shouldn't be some type of an auction or meet and greet or anything like that. It should be like, yeah, if you want to hang out with me, then you can fucking come hang out with me. Frisco guy. These have the charcoal filters as well. I used to smoke this guy. They're a little bit harsher, actually, than these are lights. I know, it's smooth. It's considered smooth. I know what you mean. But yeah, these have the same filter. They're like little phones. Yeah, but like, yeah, I mean, the success stories are very few. Like, Patrick is the only one I could, like, think of that I am familiar with, and he's got, like, a whole family. He's got, like, a life now and stuff, so, like, I think he wants to stay out of the, like, internet thing. Lights, organic lights. The sky is like an organic with a charcoal filter. These are organic light with a charcoal filter. Oh, hey, Sai. Right on. How's it going? And how's it in Switzerland right now? Reviewing music and movies? I don't want. I don't know. I'd rather just. I don't want to be like a dude. Try to do like music and movie reviews. Like that's. It's just not my thing. I love music and movies, and I'll talk about it, but I don't want to be like, hey, here's Matthew with your movie review, and it just seems forced and fake to me. I am going to the Deftones and Mars Volta concert, and I'd make money. I don't care about the money. I'm not in it for the money, you guys. I'm honestly in doing this because one, I wake up early and like I have nothing to do, and like so I want to connect with people, and like if I can help people, that's cool. But I just want to be myself and have conversations, like talk, and like yeah, it would be great to meet people. I'm going to fucking Deftones and Mars Volta on March 5th in Inglewood, California at the Kia Forum. So like if anybody wants to fucking come to the show, come to the show with me. Like anybody, anytime we can hang out. Like I don't know. It's weird. That's what's the weird thing about the internet in real life that I struggle with, because it's like you like what do you do? Do you keep it on the internet? Do you like blend the two? Do you like I don't know. I think people are too like hesitant or like afraid to like take the initiative to make real life connections and do like real life shit. But that also makes sense. Like you have to be like, I don't know. Will Izzy win? Hmm. I don't know. If you look at it, he's like he's like 5-4 in his last like or he's like 6-4 in his last 10 fights. Um so I mean he was so dominant for a while. But I think maybe he's kinda like they're kind of figuring him out. He needs to adapt. Also, if you look at his kickboxing record, dude, bro, that guy's fought a lot. So I don't know. I think it might be the downfall. I think it might be the decline of Israel Adesanya. I think we might witness that today. Try Alan Carr. Is that is that a person or is it is it a rideshare service? Is it CARR? Alan Carr. I feel like I've heard the name. Feel free to elaborate. Hello from Basque Country. What's Basque Country? Where's that? Alan Carr. It's a book. What's it about? Oh yeah. Somebody did tell me about it. My sponsor did, and he quit. So I should check that book out. I'm bad about reading, but I am reading the sur oh my god, the Surrender Experiment. The Surrender Experiment? Yeah, by Michael Singer, who also did The Untethered Soul. It's an easy read. The fires are pretty contained. We're going to get a little bit more rain coming up. Yeah, a car. Right, I understand. There's fires not where I'm at, but on both sides, but they're pretty contained. They did a great job. But at Graceland it did get pretty scary for a couple days. Mm, between Spain and France. I've never been out of this country. I need to get my passport. That's one of my goals. One of my things I have to do before May 7th is get a real ID and a passport, or else I won't be able to even travel in the country because that's a new law. Oh, Sai, that's great. Congratulations. That's awesome. Go to St. Croix. Where is that? Is that in Canada? Where's St. Croix? There's a UFC fighter, Benoit Saint Denis. Go to Europe. He always wanted to visit Sweden. I want to visit Australia and I want to go to Hawaii too. Australia, Sweden, and Hawaii. I had a long distance relationship with a girl from Sweden once, and she was like a couple years older than me, and she was like a counselor, and she was great. I fucked that up, relapsing. I was in psychosis. It's fucked up. I thought my neighbor was like murdering people, and that he was following me around. I'm like telling her about it. She probably, a poor thing. God, it was fucked up. Russia. Yeah, I mean, I'll visit anywhere eventually once I get a passport and have money in my life set. But oh, nice. You'll have to get it from LAX because I'm in LA County now. That politics have nothing to do with ordinary people. I don't know. I don't know about that blanket statement, but I think that their politics are all corrupt, and I think it's not something that I concern myself with. Well, I know that it's not something I deal with because I don't like getting involved. It's just too much. I need to focus on what's in front of me. What's it like in Russia right now? Is it super cold? I'm assuming it is. So by May 7th in the United States, you have to either have a passport or a real ID. It's a new thing called the real ID. It's like a special ID, and you can't even do domestic travel if you don't have it by May 7th. After that, you won't be able to get on a plane at all. So I need to get that taken care of. In fact, hey, good morning, Mia. Mia's in Dubai. Hey, Mia, how close is Dubai to Saudi Arabia? No, I didn't have breakfast yet. So actually, Nux, those eggs and bratwurst that a amazing supporter and subscriber, follower, whatever the hell, or friend sent me yesterday. I might cook up. I'm probably gonna cook up a bunch of scrambled eggs and bratwurst for the guys here while we watch the UFC fight. That's my plan. Hold on, where do I? Let's get the angle here with Lovey in the picture. Excuse me. Yeah, I just had a banana to hold myself over. These guys should be waking up soon or within the next hour to watch the prelims. Oh, nice. Yeah, good, you guys. You guys can still get on planes. Not me though. I have to. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, I have to have somebody send me my copy of my birth certificate, and then I can get the passport or the real ID. Yeah, I'm 2 hours behind you. Own property or mostly renting? I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to Google that. Yeah, I don't. Mostly. I know there's people that own houses and there's people that rent, but I don't know the statistics. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mia, the UFC fight is in Saudi Arabia today. So the preliminary fights are on right now, but the main event is on at 9 a.m., so in 2 hours. But it's usually not this early, but it is because they're in Saudi Arabia. So that'll be interesting. It'll be cool. They always make it like more of a, you know, it's a lot of good fights because they make it more interesting to draw more, a larger crowd and expand their cultural fan base or their worldwide, what's the word? Not cultural, not their regional fan base. And so they have a lot of fighters, that are, have names that sound like they are from Saudi Arabia. I don't know. They have a lot of, like Magomedov, Nurmagomedov, what is it? Nurmagomedov, uh, Imavov, it's all those types of names. You got a free property? No, I didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, you can elaborate on that if you want, Surgon. Surgon, am I saying that right? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did it at Outpatient. We only had 45 minutes, so I had to do something real quick. But yeah, it just says chaos. Because I always feel like I'm trapped in the middle of the chaos. So it's technically like upside down hearts and upside down teardrops, and then all blended together and fucked up looking. Oh, that's good, Sirgon. Am I in a sober living? Yes, I'm in a men's sober living. I left Graceland 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Lay. What does Lear mean? Doesn't mean lady, does it, in a different language? Because then that would make sense. Lay, lady, lay. Wasn't that? Is that a? That's a song. Lay, lady, lay. Oh, it's Bob Dylan. I saw the Bob Dylan movie about a month ago with Timothy Chalamet. Oh, thanks, Mia. What other creative activities in Outpatient? We did that, and then there was one group. It was my favorite group. It was 2 days ago, where we were given a list of 12 people with their like age, race for some reason, which I didn't give a fuck, where they're from, which the race and the where they were from didn't matter to me, but the gender and age did. And then a little blurb about them, like their strengths and weaknesses and what they bring to the table. And basically, out of the 12 people, basically the world is ending, and so we have to send 6 of them on a rocket ship to another planet to restart civilization. And so we had to pick 6 of them. And so that was my favorite activity we've ever done. And I took the initiative to lead my team and fucking tell them why we should pick these 6 people. Essentially, I chose 3 women and 3 men. All 3 women were, assumingly still able to have children based on their age, and the men as well. But basically, all of them were in their, like, the youngest man was 19, and the oldest man was like 44, and then the women were all in their 30s, and one of the women was pregnant, and she was also a doctor. And so, like, basically I picked people that had skills that were, that all worked together, and nobody had any, like, glaring, medical issues. But then the whole debate was me versus the other team, is they wanted to save the 9-year-old girl who said, like, it said was good at math and science and is, like, does really well in school, but she also has, like, emotional issues and is, like, hard to, like, control or something like that. And so they were like, well, we got to pick the 9-year-old because she can be the future. And I'm like, well, the fucking one lady is pregnant, so she's gonna have a baby. So, like, the future will still continue, like, and then they can have babies also. All the women can have babies. But the whole debate was like, but mine was more of a practical sense, and other people had more of an emotional sense. There were people that were like, well, I have a child or something that's around 9 years old, so I picked that. And I'm like, well, that wasn't the fucking point of the activity. But I made a very strong proposal, and everybody agreed. It was me and this other guy, Jojo, and we're very similar in our personalities, and he's a really cool dude. And so him and I agreed. And one of the other debates one was like a mid-30s, like a sergeant, female sergeant, that it said, like, she's very good at leading and good at defense and stuff like that, and teaching, but her her downfall was like her hot temper and confrontation. But I was like, no, she's going to be beneficial for the group. You need people like that. And yeah, it was very interesting. It was a very interesting activity. I loved it. What other, let's see. Lier is a Basque name. It's a reference to Dylan's song. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad I figured that out for the most part. Diamond art, or those little like jewel things. The purpose of the exercise was like to see how we deal with how our thought process works, our critical thinking, our problem solving. And so of course, I was like, oh, this is my shit. I'm a deep thinker. Other people were thinking more surface level or letting their emotions get the best of them. And then at the end, she said, the facilitator was like, if you could if you could make an argument for you to replace one of the people, what would you do? And I was me and the other guy that we were very like adamant and like locked into the exercise. We both said that we would just give up our spot and that we would just die on Earth because I just don't want to fucking deal with that. I just don't want to. I don't like conflict, and that's what the frustrating part about the exercise was. As I said, it bothers me because I'm empathetic. Like, it bothered me that I had to convince other people to change their mind and go against their emotions because I could tell it like bothered them, and they were just more passive, and they're like, whatever, because I'm a strong personality, and even that bothered me, and so. Yeah, we only had, the group was an hour, so we had to make quick decisions too. So, yeah, it was a very interesting exercise. It was just a creative exercise, not it wasn't depressing for the most part. It was fun, but it obviously there is depressing parts about it. Yeah, like, oh, why can't we save everybody or something, right? Also, the facilitator is super hot, and she's very intelligent and observant, and I like challenging her, and I like discussing things with her. I like wanted to show her how intelligent I was and how good I am at critical thinking and problem solving. Because there's other people there that are just a little, they're not thinking too deeply, and so I think subconsciously there was part of me that was like, hey, watch this. Just wanted to make her smile. It's hard to make her smile. She's very serious. And so when I can get her to smile or laugh, then I feel good about myself. Then I'm like, it wasn't the complete intention to impress her, but yeah, I do like impressing her. Hold on. 3-day training, lifeboat exercise. Yeah, it was a similar thing for sure. Somebody said that. They were like, oh, is this like a lifeboat exercise? So my back in between my shoulder blades is annoying me. Ugh. I'm going to the gym today. That's cool. After all these fights. Outpatient program public? Oh, no, you have to have you have to have insurance, and then the insurance pays for the IOP and the sober living. But because I'm out of pocket and don't have insurance, so I'm out of pocket for the sober living. And for the first 30 days, you have to be with somebody from the house, so I can't stay home alone. So they let me just go to the outpatient program for free, which I also feel guilty about. And I also feel like it's like I don't even need to be there, but I do. It's a good exercise of patience. Yeah, life is going well for me. I have to remember that and be mindful of it and not be ungrateful. It's just hard in some moments when I get frustrated, you know? So I do my best. Yeah, it is a constant theme. I always feel guilty initially about things. Like even when people on here send me gifts and stuff or pay money for gifts or membership or all that stuff, that's why I feel guilty like trying to promote it. I feel guilty like because I try to see things from all sides and like I know like money, time is money and things cost money. And so like I'm fine with it. I'm not like guilty to I'm not beating myself up over it. I'm just honest with myself and my emotions and with other people. And so I'm not gonna hide it and lie and sugarcoat things or act like it doesn't make me feel guilty sometimes. But I am grateful and accept it. I'm just being honest. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, Mia, I just feel super disconnected. I feel like I don't have like good, or not good, I just feel like I don't have meaningful real life social interactions and it gets to me. So I have a bunch of numbers. So after this, I'll do this for maybe another hour and then I'm gonna put on the preliminary fights and get the day going and text some people, reach out to some people and see what they're doing today and we're gonna watch the fights with a couple of guys in the house, probably make breakfast for everybody, go to the gym later, and then there's some NASCAR on later. NASCAR exhibition race starts today and tomorrow. And then we got 2 weeks until the Daytona 500. I'm gonna call my parents, call other friends and family. I try to stay busy. I know. It's the guilt is just a little part in the back of my head. Like, it's not overwhelming. It's not like I'm like, no, don't send me anything. I'm more accepting than I was before. It's just, I think it's almost impossible to remove these certain feelings and thoughts. Like, and I think a lot of people aren't honest with themselves. And so I try to be very honest with myself and very honest outwardly with other people. So I get it. They can be frustrating. I mean, it's also like somebody that comes in here and says, "Oh, I'm struggling with addiction, or I'm struggling with alcoholism or relapsing," and then I'm like, "Oh, let's talk about it, this and that," or then they're like, "Oh, I'm okay, it's fine," and I'm like, "Well, you're not." Like, so I don't know. I just wear my heart on my sleeve. Oh yeah, Frisco guy. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, this definitely helps, or else I'd be just sitting here doing nothing, or I'm not doing nothing. I'd be playing Pokemon Go or watching TV, and that's like less meaningful to me, to wake up and start my day, you know? Like I'd prefer to be on here talking to people, and there's already a few people, from here in TikTok that I keep in contact with and talk to almost every day, so that's cool, you know? I just, I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, regardless of what I do, who I talk to, and everything, ooh, my neck is bothering me today. See, I didn't sleep that much. I only slept like 4.5 hours, or 5 hours. Saying maybe a nap after the gym is on in the cards for me. That'd be I think a good thing. And then who knows? Maybe we'll watch a movie tonight or something. I don't know. Maybe Dua Lipa will show up and pick me up and tell me she's in love with me. And she's been watching the lives, but she wants to remain anonymous and just, cuddle with me and make out in anonymity. What the hell am I even saying? Dua Lipa's so hot. try reading the book of Proverbs in the Bible. Yeah, no, somebody was telling me about reading the book of Matthew. I'm currently reading The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer. When I'm done with that, it will either be that How to Quit Smoking book or whatever by Alan Carr, or maybe I'll get into some Bible stuff. I also do step work and reading with my sponsor from the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous. And so I do stay busy, that's for sure. It's just at night when I'm going to sleep or when I first wake up in the morning, when my mind is like kind of reflecting on the day and overthinking. Okay. A book of quotation. Is it a book of quotations or is it a book of quotations? Just kidding. I just overwhelm myself a lot with my thoughts and overthinking. I feel like I can't help it. I try meditating. Sometimes, Christine, but honestly, a lot of people, actually, people haven't said much about that today, so I saw them last night twice. I went to a meeting and then I went to In-N-Out Burger after with my friends, well, my sober living room housemates, acquaintances, and they showed up right after us, and I was like, so that was strange. I'm still going back and forth in my head over doing this video I've been planning, but we'll see. Let's take it one day, one moment at a time, and see how I feel. You know what? Maybe it's just sitting here that's bothering me. Maybe I need to just like stand up and walk around. I don't want to cook yet. I just want to wait till the other guys wake up and see if they want breakfast. This is a cool background. Oh, I organized. Oh, hey, good morning, Cats in a Cradle. Good to see you too. This thing has a liquid level on it. It's pretty cool. So I can like tell when the camera is perfectly level. Or almost perfect. Hold on, let's see if I can get it perfectly level. Ooh, there we go. The liquid, the bubble is right in the middle of everything. I'm adjusting my underwear. What do you mean expose the place? I already did a video 2 years ago when I was there. And I just recently made it public again. And we also signed NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. So I'm not gonna like go hard and crazy and like risk that, because I don't want to get into that. But the video I have planned will be anonymous, but just wait. Be patient. I also live in a sober living where I barely have time to like be alone and do a video without noise in the background and without distractions. And so I'm just waiting for the right moment. I'm being patient. But I got something planned. Let me get a banana. I understand. I went back, but I also left again. I didn't get kicked out this time, though. So, it's all good. It'll all work out in the end. If anybody is like, oh, he went back, he's an idiot, or it must be a great place, and they don't like watch my new videos and stuff or watch the lives, then, you know, I'm not God. I can't control other people. I can only do what I can do, and so I'll do what I can do when the time is right. Good morning, JS. What is late? Who knows? I started at 6 a.m. But you know, this thing ebbs and flows. So you're good. Mm-mm. Frisco guy, you're wrong. And I'll tell you what, Mason will talk about that when Mason wants to talk about that. Mason no longer works there. He still lives at the graduate house, but just give it time. Also, Mason's probably coming over next week. I'll say that much. Like coming over to hang out. He's not moving in. Yeah, maybe. Nux. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I don't know. One thing at a time. Yeah, I could do cooking. I could expose Graceland. I could do movie and music reviews. I could do all these things. But like, just for now, I'm just chilling. I was like, I wonder if I could put that painting up here. Oh, I know we can. Oh. Hold on. Nice. Yes, he did have a social media crash. Yes, Lear. Mason was a house manager at Graceland. I was also a roommate of his, housemate of his, when I was there 2 years ago. But he does not work there anymore. But he still lives at the graduate house for the time being. But anything beyond that, Mason can talk about on his own. Thank you. I will just be me for now. I appreciate that. It's not worth it. I don't think it's. No, I don't think it's worth it. It's a loaded question. It was worth it for me for 2 months to see certain things and to realize certain things and to move on with my life. Oh yeah, Mason was overextending himself beyond reasonable limits. And props to him for trying, but also props to him for, yeah, when I left there and he was no longer working there, I said, dude, I think this is like the best thing to happen to both of us. So, like I said, he's probably coming by next week. So maybe we'll hop on live together. By then I'll have my TikTok back on. Or we'll do it on YouTube, we'll see. Let me throw this away. Oops, piece of the banana. So we'll see what happens. But what's everybody got going on today? Enough about me, let's talk about you. Let me deflect. Let me get away from the subject of me for a little bit. Let me get outside of myself, please. I want to know, like, anybody do anything cool today? Oh, you know what? We don't need these lights on anymore. Or maybe we'll keep that one on. Actually, we don't need the lights on. Good morning, Sally. There's like the natural light. The staff is like kind of ever changing, but yeah, so the structure, the staff is like very manipulative. The patients are annoying everywhere, but having it be a co-ed house with all the like chaos that goes on and drama, I don't think it's productive. The location's amazing. The location's beautiful. What, Frisco guy? What are you saying? Hard of hearing? Trying to stay warm. Gotcha. Walked the dogs, made some macrame art, about to have a snack, coffee. Oh, well, that's good. Sounds productive. Oh, G-Man, he's like, didn't like to be on the camera. So G-Man, like, I don't know. He tells a lot of elaborate stories about knowing a lot of famous people and doing a lot of art for famous people and making a lot of money. But then some of us were skeptical that he like, yeah, he, what's it called? He not elaborates, over elaborates. What's the word I'm looking for? He exaggerates, we think. Oh my God. Chill out, you guys. Be nice. Be nice to each other. Don't troll each other on my chat, or else you'll both be banned. Just kidding. Not gonna, wouldn't do that. No bans. Well, I love this sloth hoodie that somebody sent me. It's amazing. And also I love these pants. These I got from Temu like a year ago for $8. I was so addicted to Temu for a sec. I used to like have the other guys at the Sober Living. I'd send the code to everybody, my referral code, and be like, you have to click it. I need to get points. I need to get free stuff. I'm like, you'll get free stuff too. It's like a pyramid scheme. Oh my God, don't argue, you guys. You're fine. You're both fine. Do whatever you want. I was just, yeah. Oh, nice. Chili. That sounds good. Have I tried dance therapy? No, I have thought about like taking a like dance class or something. So maybe that would be fun. I want to learn how to dance like fun, you know? But I don't think I'm not that bad. But like, I have good rhythm. But yeah, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. me doing like TikTok dances. Oh my God. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine, Nux. I knew what you meant. I mean, it's the same thing, actually. People say both. There's salsa or ballroom dancing. Salsa? Salsa. Oh my God, I'm adjusting my underwear again. Sorry, you guys. Somatic, contemporary, expressive. Yeah, no, we'll check it out. I'll check, maybe. I'm more into like yoga. I think I would might go for yoga before I go for dance, but who knows, maybe one day. Hey, good morning. I don't know if I was gonna say if you don't want to be on the live. Good morning. Yeah, that's my new roommate that I got last week. But yeah, luckily I'm up before him, so he doesn't wake me up. Did y'all hear him cough and fart out loud? Hold on. Yeah, so that fool is like full on schizophrenic, but he's on meds. And so like he's in another world, dude. I'm like, I gotta stop smoking. I don't wanna end up like that. That shit is wild. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna clip that. That fool coughed and farted. That was hella funny. You know, I'm like, good morning. And he's like, that was his good morning for me. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. I'm not even gonna talk a bit about the guy. The guy's, fuck, I feel bad for him. But luckily I wake up before him, so he doesn't affect me that much in the morning. But yeah, the other day I was trying to talk to him because he left the sliding glass door open while he was smoking, and I could smell the cigarettes inside. And so I was trying to be like, yo, hey, and he was like fucking so zoned out, he didn't even hear me. It was nuts. Eating the drywall right now. Yeah, cuckoo for sure, y'all. I feel bad, but dude, that's fucking wild. And we were talking about it last night in the car when he wasn't around. They were like, dude, usually they don't bring people like that in here. Like, they send them somewhere else. They're like, but they must be like not have anywhere else to send him or something. He came from another sober living, and like within a couple days, it was like, oh, I get what happened. It's sad, right? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know how that guy can get help. I feel bad. JS, like, he tried to, but he's very like childlike too. Like, he'll be like, um, so what are your favorite hobbies? And it's like, you start talking about it, and then he's like, oh yeah, I like going to church. And it's always like, it's real fucking bizarre. It's real fucking bizarre. It's wacky. I know, Sally. I don't know. I try to. I'm not like mean to him. I feel like I'm being mean, right? Because I'm doing it behind his back. Ugh, whatever. Yeah, but I know it's got to be very hard for him, and I'm empathetic, and I feel bad. But like on the other hand, it affects me. Like, it affects my life, like my mental state being around the guy. It makes me worried and kind of like paranoid and scared that like something's gonna happen, that he's gonna flip, and like it's also frustrating to hear that coughing because it's very, very loud, and he chain smokes, and especially when I'm riding in the car with him, it's even more frustrating because then I'm getting cold air and secondhand smoke. Oh my god, it makes me want to, it stresses me out. I want to have a cigarette, but then that's counterproductive, and I don't want to have a cigarette, for the same reason. Right, I am nice to him. I'm not like mean to him or anything. I'm trying not to be short with him. But yeah, like last night I cooked for everybody. Um, One of the followers sent, or somebody on here sent shrimp, And so I cooked shrimp and like cheesy grits and collard greens and like made it for everybody. And I was like, yo, like whoever's on like the dishes, like, you know, we can all help or whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm on dishes. Don't worry, I got it. And I was like, wait, he's on dishes? That doesn't sound right. I don't think he is. And then when I came back, it was all cleaned up. And so I said to one of the other guys, I was like, dude, that guy fucking did a killer job. He cleaned up well. And he was like, he didn't do anything. I did it. And I was like, oh. And so like he's in another world where he's like thinks he's the dishwasher, but he doesn't do it. I don't know. I have to laugh to keep my insanity, that's for sure. No, I did not stop smoking, but I'm after hearing that guy all the time, I want to try it. I'm trying to smoke less. Yeah, that makes sense, Vivid. I mean, I it's another one of those things, right? Where I'm like about cooking, like people are like, "Oh, are you a good cook?" And I'm like, I don't know. You can eat the food that I cook, and then you tell me. I'm not. I try to be like humble about it. I guess I'm decent. Everything I've learned to cook, I've learned from Google recipes and then trial and error. So like, I'm an efficient cook. I'm a decent cook, but I wouldn't say I'm like, wow, out of this world cook or anything. One time, somebody that went to culinary school, he said, "You're a good home cook, like Martha Stewart." And in the moment, I took it as a backhanded compliment. I was like, "That motherfucker means I'm slow or something." But I am. I like to take my time. I don't like to cook under pressure, and I like to just do like home cooking, like figuring out my own stuff and keeping it kind of simple, as opposed to I'm not like gonna blow your mind with some, you know, new elaborate fucking dish. Um, yeah, we had grits in the pantry and collard greens, and so I figured, oh, perfect to go with the shrimp. Yeah, he is on medication. Okay, thank you, Lear, for telling me that. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Lear is an intelligent person. No, JS, you can't tell staff to do things and to remove people. If I had that big of an issue with it, then I can move rooms eventually. But I don't even want to do that because he's not affecting my room situation. It's just the overall vibe in the house. Sometimes it's bizarre. Dude, Vivid, that's true. I do. I like want to do my own dishes. I'm like, I don't even know if they did them good enough, but whatever. If it's bad, then I clean the dishes before I use them again. But that's why I keep my own plate and spoon in my own cabinet. And I have my own dish towels now, thanks to somebody on here for sending me sloth towels. I don't know if you guys all saw it yesterday. I'll break them out again. Let's see. Got the sloth dish towel. I'm not lazy. I'm just conserving energy. I love sloths. Could you tell? Thanks, Vivid. Yes, thank you, Nux. Very methodical, clean, mindful of others. Yes, I am. It's my overthinking comes in handy sometimes. Oh, Frisco guy, that's fucked up. I do think he fucking fucks with the thermostat when he wakes up, though. Because every morning after he wakes up, the thermostat, like, gets changed. And it didn't start happening until he came in the house. So, like, I think he thinks it's fucking communicating with aliens or something. Right, JS, yeah. It is. It is an interesting thing that goes on here in sober living. Just rinse it. Oh my god. Oh yeah. That's it. Improv cooking. That is, yeah, you kind of like see, I also like to be mindful of like the inventory of what I have, what we have, what needs to be used first. So you take something that's gonna expire soon and you build the meal around that, you know? Yeah. Yo, this is like the only thing I will ask for that costs money and it only costs $1. If somebody can just send one gift on here, like $1 gift or whatever, it's not a super chat, not a membership, but it's like rubies or whatever they call it. It's basically TikTok ripoff. Um, but it helps me unlock like some type of monetization in the future. So, can anybody send one gift? Does anybody have that capability to send one $1 gift? Oh, hey, Mia. Oh, cauliflower? Well, cauliflower, I mean, that's just your veggie on the side, so you can season it however you want. You can cook it with like butter and garlic. You can, if you have panko breadcrumbs, you could always, uh, you know, what's it called? Whisk some egg and then dip it in the egg and then put in the panko breadcrumbs and bread it, with some like salt and pepper and bake it and have that as like a side dish. Thank you, Nux, for sending the gift. Yes, there we go. Wow, it was a big gift. That was a good one. That was cute too. Um, Thank you. Well, JS, somebody already did it, but I don't know. Oh no, I've never used this as a viewer, so I don't know where the gifts are. Oh, there was one thing where it was like set the goal, but it's not even there anymore. Oh my god. No, I didn't want to save the fucking highlight. God damn it. This thing. Um, yeah, this is like not very user friendly sometimes. Oh, okay, there you go, Vivid. Yeah, it's jewels or whatever you're supposed to do. No, it saved some goofy highlight thing. Gosh darn it. Hold on, let me check something real quick. I had to delete it, try to save a 5-minute clip or whatever, and it's just gonna take up fucking bandwidth or whatever, and it's unnecessary because this whole thing gets saved. That's one of the good things about YouTube Live is it saves the entire live. Yeah, JS, I don't know. Eulogy channel? Well, okay, so that's different, Frisco guy. There's 3 different tiers of membership. That's different than gifts. The first membership tier is $5. The second one's 10, and the last one I think is 15. Because the cheapest I could set it at was $5. But like if you join a membership, then it has like perks, and then you unlock the special emojis of me like as a kid and as a teen and stuff. But like you can do whatever the hell you want. If you want to do that, then do it. Yeah, I just the names I thought were funny, and so the lowest tier is doggerel, the middle tier is eulogy, and the last tier is legacy. Has to do with death. Um, a gift package at the bottom right near the chat box. There you go. No, 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 no. It's not. It's not the channel. It's the membership tiers, Frisco guy, and it's supposed to be ironic. It's a joke. Option for super chats. Does that work as a gift? I don't know. Nux can probably explain this better to you because I've never done it. But you guys can do whatever you want. I already got the one gift, and I only need the one gift to unlock the monetization eventually. But if you guys want to join a membership, you can. It's a monthly thing, and then you get different perks, and I can't remember what they all are, but it's like special videos or private chat or like behind the scenes or like make a video for you. I don't know all this stuff, social media, but like I already kind of like if somebody wanted those things, like I would probably do them for free anyway. Unless it was some weirdo, then I'd be like, yeah, fucking $100. Fucking schizo, fucking hacker guy comes, hey man, can you make a cameo for my mom? I'm like, $500. No, I'm just kidding. I do the whole cameo. I'm like, yo, what's up? yo, what's up? I don't want to say his name. This guy's mom. Yo, your son's fucking up. You gotta take him out. He's gonna die here. So you better enjoy your last days with this guy and let him live with you. No, there's no crazy shit going on behind the scenes of the name and channel. I made it myself. I created it myself because I thought it was funny. It's ironic humor, you goofballs. Did I ever play? No, I never play those games. Last game like that, the last games that like that I played was like Metal Gear Solid and GoldenEye and Doom and stuff like that. 2 boxes at the bottom. There's a $sign and a gift box. Oh, the gift box is where the jewels are. The $sign is where the other things. Oh, wow, no gift box. What does that mean, that you have to get the fucking rubies or jewels or whatever elsewhere? Vivid's like, speaking of gyms, Black Ops 2 is a gym. Not the kind of gyms we're talking about here, Vivid. I'm trying to get rich quick. I need to get, hey everybody, I need you to donate right now or else I'm literally gonna die. Somebody just clips that and they're like, Matthew and Drake gone off the deep end. He's in imminent danger. Oh my God, if somebody clipped that and then all of a sudden people did start donating, I got like super rich, it would be crazy. I'd have to like donate some of the money or most of it. Donate it to that guy to get his own place. Vivid, like I get it. Okay, the joke that I was telling sounds like him. I was like, dude, don't insult me like that. Do not insult me and say I sound like that guy. But I get it. Dude, hey, what the fuck, dog? That fool's wacko. Yeah, he's like saying he had cancer and stuff to get money. That fool's crazy. If I'm being 100% honest though, and this, hear me out, don't judge me. If I'm being honest though, and you know the girl, I think she's still with him, his little girlfriend. I mean, she is cute. I think she's really cute, but she smokes weed all the time. So like, I wouldn't want that around me. But like, dude, to like have like she's loyal, but she's loyal because she's using him, right? It's not gonna last. But I am envious. I'm like, damn, I wish I had her around to just fucking follow me around and fucking just fucking like kiss my ass basically. Fuck. Dude, can you believe she has sex with that guy? What the fuck? We're talking about Boogie 2988 here. If you guys aren't familiar, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Commenting on the live and also after helps with the interaction on YouTube. Oh, thank you. Perfect. One for me and one for my hooker. Nick Harrison clapping seal for 250 jewels. He's like 15. Hey. Well, she's, I don't know. Yeah, you feel me, Vivid. Come on. She's got, oh, gross, dude. That's so nasty. All right, here's the new plan, guys. I need you all to go to Boogie2988's page and fucking convince his girlfriend to migrate over here. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want. It wouldn't be good for my recovery. It would be good for my social media views. It would be good for my video views. Can you believe that? It'd be like, unknown niche drug YouTuber Matthew Andrew Drake steals Boogie's girlfriend. Fucking views would go through the roof. It'd be so viral so quick. And I'd just be like there and be like, hey, what's up, YouTube? This is my new girlfriend. I'm so in love with her. I love her so much for who she is. She's such a beautiful person. Anyway, all right. Hey, don't forget to send those jewels. Oh my God. I just like stick her in a fucking locked room with a camera and be like, just do OnlyFans. Just stay out of the way. You do what you gotta do in there. And I'm taking half of the profit. I'm just kidding. That would be fucking terrible. What's the message held? Message held for review. You wouldn't want that fan base, right, dude? That was my like evil laugh. Oh, in an alternate dimension, that is exactly what happens, and then world peace is created from me stealing Boogie's girlfriend, and yeah, in another world, that's what saves the world actually. Oh yeah, it's my villain arc. Stealing Boogie's girlfriend, completely forcing her to do online sex work in another room, a locked room. Oh my god, with a ring light, with just a ring light, with like slide food through a little slot. Oh my god. And then in the meantime, I'm standing out here. I'm like, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Matthew Andrew Drake. Don't forget to donate. That girl is going to go hungry if y'all don't donate. Like, we need food desperately. Don't send food, though. Only send money. If you send food, it might get stolen. We got a bunch of street rats out there. They're stealing the food. But if you send me an overnight package, certified with signature, cash only. Wow. I'm just kidding, Frisco guy, though. We're just joking. Yeah, I'm just pocketing everything. Here's Frisco guy. Frisco guy is a football. Matthew Andrew Drake goes for the longest punt in history. See ya. Just kidding. Just kidding, Frisco guy. Starting at punter for the San Francisco 49ers, Matthew Andrew Drake. Yeah. Starting, next up, batting cleanup, the designated hitter for the San Francisco Giants, Matthew Andrew Drake. See ya, Frisco guy. See ya. Just kidding. Hey, Zero. I hope you have a great day, too. How are you doing? We only got 12 minutes left on this, you guys. In fact, it's time to go outside one more time. One more time. We're gonna smoke a cig. Oh, yeah, it's all right. Just stop the coughing. One more time, we're gonna smoke a cig. Oh yeah, it's all right. Stop the coughing. Right, that's my version of Daft Punk. Matthew covers the hits with his own lyrics. Instead of Daft Punk's One More Time, it's One More Cig. What are those things? What did you just send? Test tubes filled with a green substance? I don't know what all that is. Are you saying because he's a catcher and then you're sending test tubes? Or are you saying that somebody is jizzing in test tubes and you're giving them to JS to drink? Is that what the joke is? Is that what the joke is? Sorry, I don't get where we're going with this. Thoughts on McDonald's? I don't care. Only thing I like at McDonald's, like really, really like, is the sausage McMuffin with no egg, just the regular sausage McMuffin, and hash brown, you put it in it. Oh, that's so good. Homunculus tubes. Oh, are they glow sticks? No, those look like test tubes filled with a green substance. It looks like they have measuring like lines on them. But they're green. Maybe it's alien semen. Excuse me. Speaking of alien semen, burp. What's he been drinking out of that mug? I love my husband. Hey, you know who I like a lot? I like Robin Williams. Speaking of Frisco guy, so I got to see Robin Williams on Conan O'Brien live in San Francisco when he was like doing a little tour, and Robin Williams was the only guest. And at the start, they had a big like mock Golden Gate Bridge in the background, and you could like it was a platform, and Robin Williams ran up on there. You can Google this: Conan O'Brien, Robin Williams, San Francisco. He ran up there on the top of the fake Golden Gate Bridge, and he was like, "Catch me! Don't catch me! I'm gonna jump!" And like, how weird is that? The foreshadowing of like him, doing what he did. So that was interesting. But he was so amazing live. He just doesn't stop, that guy. Love Robin Williams. Oh, you guys are poisoning each other? That's crazy. Wow. Oh my God, I'm so interested. Wow. Hey, don't forget to send gifts. Just kidding. Wow. Wow, guys. Oh, very cool. Yeah. Anyway, so where's Boogie's girlfriend at? What's she doing later? I have a thing for redheads. Redheads with freckles. Fair-skinned redheads with freckles. Jesus Christ. I don't even want to get into this. I don't want to talk. Let's change the subject. This is too much for me. I'm going off the deep end. Too much live streaming. JS, you got the money. Do it. You got the money. JS, we know you're a rich guy. We know you're a big, cool guy. JS, you fucking CEO of fucking Theranos. JS took over Theranos after Elizabeth Holmes. Did you know that? He was banging the other guy, the Indian guy. That's how he got the job. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Look back at it. Look back at it. I'm so high like a addict. I'm so high like a addict. 2 Chains. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pulled up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pulled up to the scene with my roof gone. 2 Chains, but I got me a few on. Oh my God, the schizo guy actually kind of looks like Boogie. That's the scary part. Maybe he's Boogie's brother. I can be like, dog, yo, you gotta go. Kidnap his girlfriend, convince her that this is the best situation for her, and bring her here. She's pretty impressionable, so it might work. Or he could use a different tactic and be like, listen, if you don't leave Boogie and go be Matthew's bitch, then I'm gonna just cough around you for the rest of your life. Pretty much anybody would be like, oh, okay, yeah, dude, whatever you need me to do to avoid that, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Anything but that. Anything but the cough. Ooh, it's getting so nice out. Yay. All the pretty birds. Or I don't know if they're pretty, but they sound pretty. Frisco guy left, he's pissed. Yo, for a donation of $100, I will pick my boogers and eat it. Shit, I'll do that for free when nobody's looking. What? Who said that? It's just a joke. It's just never tasted my boogers. You joking me? Never tasted my own. Come on. I wouldn't do any of that stuff. You know when dudes are like, bro, oh my God, I've never tasted my own semen. That's gay. You're like, yeah, right, buddy. And you probably love it. Nice weather, yeah, it is beautiful. Oh yeah, Frisco got deported. This message is held for review. Yeah, you're not a real man. You gotta like figure it. You gotta like sample what's going. You gotta see things from the other side, so you know what your significant other is dealing with. Is it really that? Is it the bad? Is it enjoyable? Is it, you know? You gotta figure it out. Oh my god, high in protein, dark and a bit cold. Yeah, it's been chilly out, but it's beautiful right now. Oh, it's almost 8 a.m. That's the best time. It's when the sun's out enough for it to be warm enough. And yeah. Wow, this conversation definitely devolved into a new realm of weirdness. But hey, we're having fun. We've covered a lot of subjects on this chat here today. We should do a review. So we talked about be feeling disconnected in early sobriety. We talked about people struggling with relapse, social situations. Excuse me, I farted. We discussed the UFC fight today in Saudi Arabia, UFC fight night, and we also heard my roommate hack his lungs out and fart at the same time while ignoring me. And we ended on and we talked about me stealing Boogie's girlfriend to use her for money and views, as well as tasting your own semen. Wow, what a broad range of topics we've covered today. Oh my god, you guys. Your neighbors ate Mia's neighbors ate ate their own stuff. Oh my god. Next sandwich. Apparently, if you eat a lot of fruit, I don't know. I'm not. If you eat a lot of salty stuff, like it's apparently it all affects it. Oh, JS, right? It's crazy. They're very noisy. Oh my god, Vivid. Yeah, that would be crazy. What if that was my YouTube channel? What if I was like, all right, today I'm gonna try this food all day and see how this tastes tomorrow. I just got all different jars around the house that are labeled and stuff. Oh my god, people. Then I would, yeah, I'd be banned from everything, kicked out from everything, and blacklisted from everything. The guy's got jars of semen all around the house. He's tasting it too. Bizarre. That would actually go viral. People would they'd probably be like the hottest like OnlyFans of all time. Not like hot like as in woo sexy, but like as in wow, views up the ass. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, JS. That's how Graceland is. For the first week, it's always like, oh, this is cool. Oh, you hear the rooster, and then all of a sudden it starts unraveling, and you're like, fuck my life. Yeah, you got $1 million idea, Vivid. You should do it. You should, and you can credit me. You can send me 5% of the profit. That's a good deal. That's a good Shark Tank deal. I should go on Shark Tank with just a bunch of jars of like, like milky white liquid, and be like, set them down right in front of them, and they're all labeled with different flavors and stuff. I'm like, hi, I'm Matthew Andrew Drake, and for only 5% of the profits, I will give you my business. And they're like, what's your business? What's in the jars? I'm like, you really want to know? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, you sure? You sure? You sure about that? They're like, yeah, we need to know. I'm like, all right, I'll tell you. And then all of a sudden it just goes black. It's like this segment has been deleted. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Wow. Well, if we did 2 hours today, we're 18 seconds away from 2 hours. It's the longest one of these we've ever done. That's what she said. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! 2 hours of live streaming. I've reached a new level of live streaming. Good for me. Wow, I'm a real boy now on the internet. I'm a professional YouTuber. I'm a professional TikToker. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Big love, chat. Doiny doiny, toiny doiny, toiny doiny. Oh my god. That was a fucking mind fuck of a situation. Yeah. Oh, I'd like to thank all of my supporters. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting me to this level. I don't know how I could have done it. All the views, watch, we got 13 people in here. It's gonna be 13 million any second now. I can feel it. Here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. Oh, not yet. Maybe later. I'd go on the Talk to a podcast. I'd get into some real. I'd challenge her real good. I would try to get in her psyche, get in her mind, and unravel it live on the internet. Amateur therapist Matthew Andrew Drake. I'd be like, oh yeah, you like to spit on that thing? Well, guess what? Have you tasted all the different flavors of the other thing? Set the jars down in front of her. Come on, do you want more views? Do you want more views, Haley? Well, JS, I'll still do YouTube sometimes. Who knows? Maybe I'll get 2 phones and a dual fucking, what's it called? A dual tripod, and have 2 phones going at once. They did that at Graceland, but then they shut down the YouTube because the comments were too mean for people. Can you shut this down? These people are being mean. They're calling me fat. It's like, well, I mean, they're not lying. Oh man, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Oh my god. Oh wow. That's cool. You should, yeah, you gotta have another son named Drake, and you'll complete the trifecta. And then it'll unlock the secrets of the world. Oh God, JS, I would love to, but he doesn't want to be on it. Nobody wants to be on it. Everybody's afraid. Everybody's like, oh no, people are gonna know I'm in sober living and I'm struggling. I'm like, dog, fucking embrace it. But I'm not gonna be like Pat and go in their face with a camera and have them sign a bunch of documents and shit. That's crazy. There's ways to do this mindfully, you know? I have some ideas and stuff, and we'll see how things pan out in my future, but who knows? Maybe one day I'll run my own sober living or treatment center that will integrate social media positively and voluntarily, and not this weirdness that is going on at Graceland Ranch. The president wants to talk to him. Dude, bro, the president is about to bring aliens to the United States of America, like real extraterrestrials, bro. If you don't get on here, like, I'm worried, dog. He's like, oh no, that's bad. I better talk to the chat. He gets on and just turns into the most annoying fucking YouTuber of all time. He gets Boogie's girlfriend, then I'm like jealous of him. He gets like all the views, he becomes famous, and I'm just like, motherfucker, give me 5% of the profit. All right, you guys. Well, I am gonna settle down now and watch UFC, the end of the prelims. I have to pee really bad too. But yeah, it's been fun. We had a lot of fun today. Thank you guys for getting my spirits up. I started this kind of, blah. And yeah, this has been fun. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, every day, at least until I'm not banned from TikTok anymore. And then I'll go between the two. I'll figure out what are the best days to do it. I think maybe the weekends are good on YouTube, but we'll see. For sure, man. And thank you, Nux, for sending the rubies or whatever the hell it is, so I unlock some type of monetization or whatever. But we'll see. Hopefully this one doesn't get limited like the last one does. It probably will because we've covered a lot of risky topics and I smoked on camera. But anyway, all right, you guys have a great day. Bye.